Well, let's get more now with Mahjoob Zweiri. He's a professor of contemporary Middle East politics and he joins us now from Doha. Really good to have you back with us, Professor. We've been here before, haven't we? Because over the past 2 years, we've seen Hamas accept various ceasefire proposals, only for Israel to reject them outright and continue on with their war on Gaza. What's your view on this latest proposal and how Israel might respond to it?
To be honest, nothing new about the proposal, considering the context, considering the content of the proposal. What's new? Actually, the context. The context has been changed rapidly, whether when it comes to Israel and when it comes to the Palestinians in Gaza. Israel is suffering from severe international pressure, whether in politically and public opinion. And there is anti-Israeli now across the globe. There is a huge criminalization to what Israel is doing, which Israel have never expected at all. Which now opening a huge discussion within Israel that where this war will take the image of Israel, and also the failure of delivering. They were not able to return the hostages. They were not able to weaken Hamas, so they talk about victory. In addition to that, looking at the situation, the starvation of the Palestinians, the targeting of civilians and destroying everything is not weakening Hamas. Hamas is still on its position as it was. And all of the argument from Netanyahu that all of what they do to weaken Hamas is not succeeding. So basically, the context has been changed, which makes me say the both sides now, they have interest to go to the deal, even with the fact that it will be with some, I would say, discussion about ending the war, which is, I think, something could please some of the, I would say, ministers within Netanyahu and also Hamas itself. So that is, I think, what is new now about this ceasefire proposal.
Despite the growing international outcry that you mentioned towards Israel's actions in Gaza, including what's been described as starvation tactics of Gaza's more than 2 million people, we know Israel is forging ahead with this controversial plan to essentially seize and occupy Gaza City with the view of perhaps taking over the entire enclave. How does that fit into an idea that perhaps we might see a ceasefire? Because Israel's actions would suggest that they're further away from wanting to end this war.
Israel is being exhausted of what they are doing now, because according to this proposal, Israeli army has to I would say, relocate its own forces on the ground, so they allow humanitarian aid to get into Gaza, which basically economically, militarily is very costly. In addition to that, it's very clear that all of what Israel is doing militarily is backing fire on Israel. When it comes to the starvation, Israel now is being seen not only disrespecting international law, but Israel now is doing something which is never done in the last 70 years after the Second World War or 80 years. And Israel has been taken to the place where they are basically doing a war crime and crimes, and all of this actually is destroying the image of Israel, which Israel have invested on that years. So all of the strategies they are following now, even reoccupying Gaza, also does not actually helping Israel, because Israel has escaped from the fact that being occupier, going back to Gaza, occupied part of Gaza, basically there are commitments towards those people. And these commitments, they cannot escape of. They have to offer people everything, and they have even to rebuild Gaza themselves, because this is what international law say, and this international pressure will force them to do, even across a few years. But that is what will happen. So everything is backing fire to Israel, and I think that is what they try to escape. Now they're trying to pressure Egypt. And we are receiving reports that there is an American initiative now to pressure Sisi to accept taking some of the Palestinians to Sinai and trying to give some financial support or help on Nile crisis as well. So Israel, even on the displacement of the Palestinian, also is not succeeding. None of the countries has been discussed or negotiated about it are accepting the fact that to accept Palestinians. So all of those failures put Israel under severe pressure, at least to do something now, to escape a little bit, to diffuse this kind of pressure on them.
Professor Mahjoob Zweiri, we will have to leave it there, but it's great to get your analysis as always.
Thank you so much.